Hey, it's Gussie. It's hot as fuck. Like, I miss my air conditioner, I miss my air conditioner, I miss my air conditioner. Yeah, so I just ran down the road, had to go to the post office and post some books off. And yeah, I got home and I had a little bit of mail. So, yeah, I don't know. What I got was this cost me $2. It's a cross stitch chart and it's a manatee. Now, this thing I'd seen on eBay for like ages, and I kept looking at it and kept thinking, nah. And it was up there for like months and no one bought it. I'm just like, every time I was looking through the cross stitch stuff, I'd open it and have a look at it. It's like, no, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. I keep looking at it, I should get it. So I did. And she's like taped it into a lunch bag for protection because Ozpost are not the greatest when it comes to mail and, you know, stuff. This is actually bent in my mailbox because we don't have a huge mailbox. But instead of, dropping it on the front step where, they don't have to bend it, they just bend it and put it in there. So, yeah. But, yes. Manitou. It's by Paul Brent. Oh, cool. That's a lot of... Oh, that's a conversion. Okay, this will be interesting. Oh no, there's DMC there. Okay, cool. So, there's not too many colours and it's not that big, so as they give you a conversion thing for Semco and J&P, and it's like, I don't use either of those, but they've got the DMC on here. So, seed stitch. The fuck is a seed stitch? And where exactly is that? I don't see... I'm guessing it's that little one in the eye. Because it's a white colour, so yeah, it's just a little highlight in the eye. Which I can always just do it as a half stitch or something. It doesn't have to be whatever the fuck a seed stitch is. So, yeah. Anyway, that could go into my drawer of loose patterns. Which is getting really full. Really full. Yeah, and the other thing I got is not a cross-stitchy thing. It's a makeup thing. This is by Elf, and it's an eye primer and liner sealer. And this is the clear and neutral, and it's a double-sided thing. I never use primer, usually, because I'm lazy. I don't even use foundation or anything like that, I just don't, it's not my thing. Which, I didn't buy this for the primer, I bought it for the eyeliner sealer. What it apparently does is you mix it with a pigment or like an eyeshadow and it turns it into an eyeliner. So that's cool. I'm into that. Oh. You can sort of tell how hot it is, that it's all like shiny and melty. Yeah, it's like sweating. My primer is sweaty. But yeah, because it was out in the mailbox until like 20 minutes ago. Yeah. Eyes itchy. So, yeah. Let's test this thing. I grabbed some. I got these ones from Pretty Serious. This one's a green VT100, and this one's the blue BSOD. They don't actually have names; they just have numbers. So let's see. I should have bought a brush or something over too. Yeah, this thing is like super glittery. Yeah. And I just spilled a bunch of it everywhere. Good job, Christy. Good job. Oh well. Alright, so does this thing have instructions or something? Use a eye primer side to create a base for your eyeshadow. Apply to the eyelid and blend in. Use the liner sealer side and mix your favorite eyeshadow color in with the brush and apply to the lash line as a liner. Okay, so supposed to mix it directly onto the brush apparently. So let's just grab a little green. Put some green. This is really hard to do with a camera instead of a mirror, but I'm starting to get the idea. Why am I doing it on my face? Let's do it on my hand. Oh, that's cool. I'm really happy with that. That's worked much better on my hand than it did. I probably shouldn't have closed that straight away. Let's clean that off so that there's no green left on there. Although green is probably going to be the one that I use the most because it's me. So, yeah, that is really cool. I'm so happy. That makes me happy. I don't often buy makeup stuff because I'm not super into makeup, but yeah, it's actually pretty. It stays pretty well too. Like I'm just rubbing it, and yeah, there's like no smudge, so I am very happy with that. That cost me $9, and that was actually quite worth it. I'm quite happy with that. Notification, yeah, okay. Yeah, so that will come in handy. Maybe I can use it on the weekend. On the weekend, I am marching in Mardi Gras. And this is the basic idea I have for my makeup. The rainbow cloth. And I'm planning on mohawking my hair as well because I can, pretty much. What else is happening? I think that's it. Oh, there's magazines. Yeah. So I've totally gotten addicted to trashy magazines, not because of the trashiness, but because of the puzzles in them and the opportunity to win prizes. And there's one magazine where you can like put in the answer forms online, so you don't even have to post anything, which is great because I'm lazy and cheap. So I've started buying that, and it's like one of those silly trashy magazines. I'll grab it. It's like, yeah, it's just a silly trashy trash bag magazine. I've always referred to it as Bogan, but yeah. So I got one of the small ones because I just like puzzles. So this one you have to like send the form in the back in, and last mail by the 15th of April, so I can handle that one. That's fine. But this is the other one that comes out like, I think it's weekly. It's kind of messed up, but it's alright. I don't need those back pages. It's like this Take 5 one, and like it's like these really shitty fucking stupid stories. And I don't read the stories at all, I just go straight for the puzzles. Because you can win things. And I like free things. I like lots of free things. Oh god. I open a random page and it's like, are you fit or are you fat? That's why I don't read them. But this costs like, it's like $3. And you can win stuff, so there's like cars and like money prizes. What else does this one have? Ooh, in coloring books. Hell to the yes. Cookware sets, knife blocks. Ooh, a 10-in-1 blender. I way too domesticated. Gone are the days I refuse to cook because I'm female and, you know, it's becoming. Oh, what's in this? Oh, get out of my magazine. But, ooh, a bread maker. I definitely have to do that one. I want a bread maker. I've always wanted a bread maker. And what's this? Oh, it's one of those order things, like, yeah. The funny thing with these things is I look through them and I think, oh, that's cool, and then I go right to eBay, and I buy it on eBay for much cheaper, because that's what I do. In fact, I just bought, what did I buy on the weekend? Some more tea strainers for Andrew, and a Pastasaurus Rex, which is like one of those pasta grabby utensil things, shaped like a freaking dinosaur mouth. So, you know, I'm all over that, because I am. Some interesting things. Nothing super cool. Not yet, anyway. I'm always really weirded out by how many, like, knee protector things and stuff they sell in these things. Ooh, back scratcher. I should get one of those at some point. Magnetic bandage. What the fuck is the point of a magnetic? See, like this one, they've got like a gel patella knee strap. And that's not it. The page went weird. Like, that's just, I would not be using something like that. Not just because I have shitty knees and I know it'll probably make it worse, but just, you don't fucking, it just seems really dodgy. Dancing, talking parrot. This is there. Nightshirt. Personal massager. Oh, that is not what that looks like. Yeah. Oh, they've got those pedal exerciser things. I would consider one of those, because it's one of the ones where you can like just sort of move and you can like use it on your arms and your legs and stuff. But there's not much point, because I'd only be able to use it on my hands, like on my arms, because it fucks my knees. Even just doing that fucks my knees. So anyway, thank God the bin. Nothing interesting. We get ones that get left in our mailbox. And yeah. So what's in this one? I haven't even looked at this one. What can I win in this? Ooh, a TV. I could use a new TV. Ours doesn't work properly. Books. I like books. Money. Coffee maker. I don't really drink that much I don't drink coffee at all, actually. Not even that much coffee. But that could be cool if I win one. I fucking... Yeah, Andrew would probably use it. DVDs. Not good DVDs. Bag. Knife set. That's a really nice knife set. It's fancy. I want one of the knife men. It's like a man-shaped knife holder. And it's awesome. Dinner set. Win some coloring books. Yeah. What one do I have to do for that one? The Trailblazer, right? Yep. Cool, I can do that. Jewelry, yeah. See, a lot of this stuff that you can win in them too, I wouldn't necessarily use for me, but they can come in handy for like gifts and stuff if I do win them and don't want them for me. But like, hey, it's your birthday. I totally got you a thing. Yeah. So that's about it. I'm having stress things with my job network again. Um, they're just being dicks. And yeah. They're being dicks. She's making me apply for O10 to do a diploma of youth work, but hasn't got back to me about whether I can do O10 without it affecting my payments. And then she's all like, oh yeah, like there's this person that I know through O10 who we can contact and stuff too. Like, alright, why would we contact her? Like, why did you tell me to apply for the course on my own when you've got to contact? What's the point of having a contact if you're going to make me do it anyway? So they called me today and they're just like, oh, well, I'll put you through to the disability services and stuff, and, if you can provide enough paperwork, then you can get the course for free. You don't have to pay for it. Like, okay, cool. What sort of paperwork? Oh, I don't know, but you'll need a fair bit. Right, so I self-manage my schizophrenia, and there's no treatment or cures for my knees, so I don't see a doctor about it. I've got the MRI report from my knees, and that's it. So I don't know how that's going to go. Otherwise, they want $5,000 for the course. And she goes, oh, well, you can always go on to vet fee and like vet fee help and stuff, and it's like HEX, and like they pay it, and then you pay them back when you're earning a certain amount. And then she's like, or you can just like pay for it yourself, like up front, or you can pay it in like 3 installments. No, it's not gonna happen. I don't have that kind of money. But yeah. So they called me today, and now I'm gonna wait to hear back from the disability people to see if I can get it comped. And if I can't get it comped, then I've got to go through the vet fee help stuff. And I still don't even know if I can do it without losing money from my payments every fortnight. So, yeah. This is all just because my job network can't actually find me a job. It's a fucking ant on my screen. Seriously? Fuck off, you little fucking bastard of a thing. Fucking douchebag. Fucking motherfuckers. I'm having a thing with bugs lately. I'm just so over them. It's just this house. Like, it's gonna be this house, because it doesn't matter what I do. And progress on my heaven and earth so far. Not much. So, I'll do some more though. I've got some time to kill. Tonight I'm doing a friendship moose run. For people who don't understand what that is, it's a WoW thing, World of Warcraft. They added in a mount, and it's a moose, and it like glows blue and everything. It's so cool. But they tied it into one of the raid bosses, the final raid boss in Hellfire Citadel, on heroic or mythic difficulties. Now at the moment I'm not in a raid team, so I can't get it. And a lot of people are in that boat because we're in like the last part of the expansion, and they decided to add the mount in now. So a lot of like raid teams have quit until Legion comes out, or they, disbanded, or whatever the case may be. So people aren't raiding as much. So a few people got together and they started this thing called Friendship Moose, and it's just basically raid teams running people through for the mount for nothing. There are a lot of people who are selling runs to get the mount, but they want like 180,000 gold for it and stuff, like ridiculous amount. And yeah, so Friendship Moose was started, and it's just people who are like paying it forward and running people through for the mount. So I've got my run tonight on my rogue. I was hoping to get it on my warlock because she's my main, but I'll take what I can get because I'm not in a raid team. So yeah, fucking ants, fuck off, you fucking little bastards. Like, they can't just spray bug spray and stuff around, because if it gets on a bug that's big enough that Illidan will chase and he eats it, then you get sick. Plus, I'm allergic to bug spray. Just a thing that, you know, when when I was accused, like, I had a few people message me and say, "Oh, you know, are you sure, you know, Illa didn't get to your ant bombs and stuff, or like, yeah, that kind of thing." It's like, no, he didn't. He can't. They're on top of the windowsill. I can't even get to them. Um, I can't spray bug spray around either because there's something in bug spray that affects my sinuses and stuff, and I just like swell up and it gets really painful and I can't breathe. So I don't use bug spray. Yeah. There was ones that we decided to try. Like there was this like all natural eucalyptus based bug spray, and I was like coughing up blood within like 10 minutes of us using it, and this is like, yeah, okay, let's not use that one again. So I don't even use bug spray. I can't use bug spray. So yeah, what else have I done? I've done a little bit of colouring, not much. A little bit of stitching, not much. A little bit reading, not much. um, yeah, and that's it. I'm gonna go and kill some time and do some puzzles, avoid trashy articles. So I'll see you later.